Hey everybody, VP here, and it's time for another Prime to Snap. This is the live stream video in which I play a few games of Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap is a free-to-play game. I am playing it off of Steam. You can also get it on your mobile phone. Again, free-to-play. If you like card games, you like Marvel, I definitely urge you to check it out. But yeah, man, we are here in Marvel Snap going to showcase another deck that we've built for the game. This one I call Phoenix Moving. I thought I was doing well, and then I did my Purge, which is just my fancy little mini game that I play by myself here, where I go through all the decks that I've made and purge out the ones that are too weak to go on. And how do I do that? Well, I play 3 games with each of those decks that I include in the Purge. And if they get 3 wins, they stay in my deck lists. And if they get 3 losses, then they get deleted. And that's just kind of how I keep track of, keep giving myself more room to make more decks, because that's really what I love enjoying. One of the things I love to do with this game here. So that is how I go about it. And yeah, like I was saying, just did a purge, went through a lot of decks. More of my newer decks made it this time around, and a lot of my older decks got beaten out, man. They got beaten out, but that's what we do, man. Like the Phoenix rising from the ash. The dying decks give way to newer decks. And speaking of Phoenix, that's exactly what we're playing today in this deck, which I call Phoenix Moving. Let's take a look at it right here. Boom! Phoenix Moving. What do we got? Let me throw the stats up here too for you so you can see what we have there. And then let me check out some stuff here really quick. Setting things, trying to set things up on my end here. Making sure everything is working. Okay, I think we are. Stream, I think, is going. I think there's volume. So I think all is well in the world of VP streaming. So that's good. I always have to check, man. Everything is working. I always have to check, so. Anyways, back to the deck here. So this is the Phoenix Moving deck. Yeah, I did pretty well with it. I was doing pretty well with it, and then I did the Purge, and this particular deck went it went 2 and 3 in the Purge, so it should have been purged, but I give myself 1 pardon per each Purge, and since I just made this deck and I was still kind of tinkering with it, this is the one that got the pardon. So I don't know how we're gonna do here, guys. I don't know how we're gonna do here, guys, but let me show you the stats in the last 7 days, which mainly include a little time that I played before the Purge and then during the Purge. So here we go. There it is, the Phoenix Moving deck. 15 net cubes. It's got a 54.5% win rate currently. And it's a 12 wins and 10 loss record. So we'll see how it does, man. I decided to use this deck because it features Araña, which is the new card from, or the Spotlight Cash card from last week. Because I'm always 1 week behind everybody, because that's just how my life rolls, man. I don't do this streaming thing for work. I actually do have to do another job that I have to work at, so streaming kind of fits in where I can fit it in. So grateful that you guys are here and watching. But yeah, so yeah, I haven't got the new card yet. I tried to get it, the Crimson Spider-Man. Is that what it's called? Scarlet Spider-Man? Let me see here. Let me see what the deck is called, or what this card is called. It is a Scarlet Spider. This is the Spotlight Cash card for this week. I was hoping to get it, but I did not get it. It is a 4/5, activate, add an exact clone of this to another location. So I had 1 key to use. I used the key, and I did not get it. In fact, I got this silly, dumb White Widow card here. I already had White Widow. This is a variant. I shouldn't say it's silly. It's kind of an interesting thing, but I just like the card, the White Widow card that I have already, so it's kind of a lame draw for me, if you will. That was kind of a lame draw here. And then the other card, of course, I also have is Scar. That's a little bit of a cooler variant there, but I was really trying for the Scarlet Spider so I could start trying out some Scarlet Spider stuff, but since I'm a week behind, probably won't have that until next week sometimes, hopefully, if I get it. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm 85 levels away from another key, so we'll see how we do there. And you couldn't see any of that because I had the record up here, but let me show it to you once more here real quick. So yeah, Scarlet Spider, right there it is, the 4/5 activate, add an exact clone of this to another location. That is the card that I was trying to get, but I did not get. Instead, I got this silly White Widow variant. That's an okay variant. That's just, I already had the card and I really wanted the new card, but that's what you get with these silly Spotlight Cash cards. Why couldn't they just do like they used to back down here in the you know, at the beginning of the collection level, where you got a card from the pool every so often, rather than, you know, getting these keys that give you a chance to get the card. But anyways, I digress. I'm not here to complain. I'm here to play. Let's jump into the Phoenix moving deck. Here it is. It's all about moving and Phoenix, the Phoenix Force. I featured a Phoenix Force deck on the live stream before. That went pretty well. That was more of a Phoenix Force Human Torch focused deck, and this one is using the new cards Araña and Madam Web, which are new cards from this month. I think those are the only cards I have for this month in this particular deck. So Araña, of course, is a 1/1 activate, give the next card you play +2 power and move it to the right. So right away, that's great for the Human Torch, because Human Torch is 1/2. When this moves, double its power. That's what we really want. Human Torch is the guy we want to get moving around. But because Human Torch has a habit of hiding, we also have Dagger in the deck, which is a 2/0. When this moves to a location, +3 power for each enemy card here. Also a card that can be pretty big when you start moving it around. So that's another option for Araña as well. We also got Madam Web here, the 2/1 card that is ongoing. You can move one of your other cards away from here each turn. So again, just another way to move cards. Madam Web in general is not as cool as I thought it was going to be honest. I find it a little difficult to use. I've played around with it a little bit, and I haven't played around with it a whole lot, so there's probably more to discover on it, but I think I'm a little let down by the Madam Web here. But we do have her in this deck to provide some moving. I like Araña a lot better. Her move option is just, I don't know, cleaner? I don't even know if cleaner is the word. It just feels good. You give her +2 power and a move, so she's kind of doing two things, whereas Madam Web just moves cards out of her location. But moving on here, we got the 2/2 Carnage here. And why do I have Carnage in the deck? Well, he is here to clear out lanes if I need them to. And to mainly to clear out my Human Torch if it's on the board, or my Dagger. You know, Phoenix Force here is a 4/5. On reveal, revive one of your destroyed cards and merge with it. That card can move each turn. I mean, ultimately, we want to destroy a card, one of our move cards in this deck, and make it Phoenix Forced, and then have the Phoenix Force move it all around, and then it'll get all the bonuses that the original card had. So that's why Carnage is in here, to eat up any of these movement cards for Phoenix Force. We also have White Widow, just a solid 2-drop that drives people nuts. 2/2. On reveal, add a Widow's Kiss to your opponent's side of this location. The Widow's Kiss, of course, adds -3 power to their side of the location. So White Widow, not a bad card to have. Really good 2-drop to have. We also have Multiple Man, another move card that we have in our deck. It's a 2/3. And when this moves, add a copy to the old location. So if we can get him moving around, that's pretty good for us as well, because he'll be dropping copies all over the place. We also have another annoying card here to disrupt our opponent, the Green Goblin 3, -3, but on reveal it switches sides. So we got the Green Goblin in here to kind of do some disruption for our enemy side of the board. I got Gambit here as kind of my ace in the hole. I always like to have one ace in the hole, and it's not meant to be a pun, but I guess it works. He's Gambit after all. He is the ace in the hole. 3/3 on reveal, discard a card from your hand to destroy a random enemy card. Just kind of a nice little card to have to pull out. And of course we've got the Phoenix Force here, which I already explained. They're here to inhabit whatever I destroy to make it even better. We also got Spider-Man 2099 here, a 5/9 card with the ability to, the first time this moves to any location, destroy an enemy card there. So if we can get him moving, that'll help us maybe destroy some of the bigger threats that our opponent has on the board. A cautionary tale with Spider-Man 2099, though, which I sadly just discovered. I feel bad about it, but he only works once. The first time this moves to any location, destroy an enemy card there. I was trying to use him in other decks, trying to get him to move multiple times to destroy things, and he doesn't work that way, guys. He doesn't work that way. He only does it once. So it's a one-shot, one-trick pony there, one shot to use the Spider-Man 2999, but hopefully he hits a target that we want to hit. And then Magneto is our 6-cost card in the deck, 6/12. On reveal, move all enemy 3 and 4 cost cards to this location. So again, just a little more disruption to kind of pull off my enemy cards from various locations. Alrighty, so let's jump right in now. Well, I've stopped babbling. Let's actually get into some gameplay. Phoenix moving, here we go. We got our live stream win and loss record up on the stream for you guys, so you can see our progress. 0-0, of course, right now, but total for live streams, man, we're doing pretty good. 111 wins, 84 losses in the total for our live streams that we've done for Marvel Snap, so not too shabby. All right, turn 1, we got our Human Torch right away, and I think I will go ahead and throw him down here to the first location, which is Xandar. Cards here have +1 power, so I'll give him a little power boost there. See what my enemy does. Big Hurt. Playing against Big Hurt. Well, we'll see how much hurt he dishes out here, I guess. Oh, they play a Yondu down. Takes out my Araña, which is unfortunate, but, you know, sometimes things happen. So that's one of our move options gone from the deck. Turn 2, we have a Dagger that we can play. Do I get the Dagger out there now? I mean, I guess I might as well. The second location, by the way, is Mindscape. At the start of the turn 6, swap hands. Not a fun location. And unfortunately, I don't have a way to switch locations in this deck. So we're kind of stuck with it unless my opponent does something to it. And then the third location is Stark Tower. After turn 5, give all cards here +2 power. So not too shabby. I do like Stark Tower if I can get there by turn 5. This game's not shaping out too great right now. But my opponent only has played 1 card down so far, so that's good. I could play the Gambit down to get rid of that Yondu or whatever other card he plays right now. But I'd risk losing the Phoenix Force or the Spider-Man, which I don't think I want to do, so I think we'll get our Green Goblin down here, do a little disruption, send the Green Goblin over to Mindscape. My opponent plays a Magic down to Mindscape, so that's taking us to a turn 7 now. Mindscape turned into Limbo, but I send the Green Goblin over there. So I am still leading that location 0 to -1. Not a great lead, but hey, we'll take it. We do got our Madam Web now, so we can play her down to get something moving in this move deck. Yeah, and I think that's what we're going to do. It's a little, it's off curve, not very energy efficient here, but I think we'll actually play her down here to the Human Torch, because I can get more mileage off the Human Torch than I can off Dagger. Although Human Torch is susceptible to Killmonger, which we have to keep in mind here. And my opponent just played a Deathlock, so that tells me that they are playing a Destroy deck, which probably has a Killmonger in it, so this was probably a bad idea. But if they do Killmonger my Human Torch, then the Phoenix Force can, of course, take over the Human Torch like we want it to. And, yeah, and we can go from there. But for now, we're going to move the Human Torch out of here. Let's get him to start tower so we can get that +5 bonus. And I think I'll play Spider-Man 2099 down here to Madam Web, so Madam Web can push him out next turn to destroy one of my opponent's cards. Let's see what Big Hurt has up their sleeve in lines of destroy cards here. Let's see, this is a turn... What turn are we on? Turn 5. There's probably a Venom coming out. Maybe not yet. They played a start tower as well. They play their Death down. That would be...
All systems go.
That's a wonderful target for my Spider-Man 2099. Although, playing a destroyed deck is kind of tricky when you're trying to destroy cards, because you're really just helping your opponent out when you destroy their cards. But if I take out the death, that means their null, which they probably have, will get 14 more power. I kind of want to wait for the null to come out before I play it. I know death is a big body there, so we could play Gambit here. It's a bit of a gamble, or we could go ahead and just wipe out our Human Torch here. It's a little late in the game to Phoenix Force it back. Actually, no, it might work. It might work. Let's go ahead and do it. So we won't play Gambit yet. We played our Phoenix Force down. Carnage will eat up Human Torch, destroying Human Torch, and then the Phoenix Force will become the Human Torch. And then we'll be able to move it around with 22 power, so not too shabby. So in that case, maybe it is wise to... maybe we do take out their death with our Spider-Man 2099. Yep, that's what we did. And they play Atuma down. Okay, interesting. Atuma down in Xandar, by the way. The first location. Alright, Human Torch is ready to go. Atuma destroying a card. Their null is going to be huge. Final turn. Going into the final turn, we are losing Xandar 2-11. We are losing Limbo 0-5, but we are currently in charge of Stark Tower 17-0. But we're going to move our Human Torch out of there. I could play Gambit now, or I could move. Or I could move these cards someplace else. Let's see, that would be 16 power going to Stark Tower if I play Magneto there. And then... yeah, I think I'll just move my Human Torch to Limbo. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Final turn. 2 cards coming down from my opponent at Stark Tower.
I want the throne.
Oh, and there's the Killmonger. Oh, that ruined my whole plan. Like I said, the Human Torch is susceptible to the Killmonger.
We are the future.
And not quite. Oh, we did pull it off. Look at us go. Wow.
Victory.
I am surprised that we pulled that off. But I am grateful. I am grateful that we pulled that off there. Atuma destroyed the other card that they had there. If their Atuma hadn't destroyed the other card they had at Stark Tower, they would have won. So, thank you, Big Hurt. No thanks to me. That was all you, my friend. I appreciate it. Here, have a fist bump. We'll take the victory in the 4 cubes. Why not? Yep. Look, we're climbing up towards What is it? Vibranium? Is that the next? Is that my next step up here? Or no, I'm up trying to get to galactic rank. That's what we're trying to get to. All right, let's update our tracker there. We'll take that surprise win there. I'm not sure we deserved it, but we'll take it. All right, update this for you guys. My tracker, okay. Just like so. All right, speaking of trackers, do I have the trackers on the for you guys to see? I don't think I do I? Let's see. Jump into another game here. If not, I'll turn those trackers on for you. The untap.gg deck tracker. And again, I still don't understand why games do not do the deck trackers in the game themselves. That, I mean, someone's gonna make a deck tracker. You should just include it in your game. I mean, come on. Okay, let me get these windows up for you guys. And like so. Okay, there we go. Now you guys can see what the heck's going on. Turn 1, we got an Araña play. We'll play her down to the mysterious middle location. The first location is Dark Dimension. Didn't want to play her there because we can't utilize her till the end of the game then. My opponent plays a Human Torch down. Uh-oh. Got some move deck of their own against me here. Human Torch on the mysterious third location. Utopia is the second location. 3 and 4 cost cards cost 1 less. Okay. Well, we could play our Dagger and start moving her around, but I don't think we want to quite yet. We might play her down, though. I think we'll play her down. Now, let's play the White Widow down to the Dark Dimension there. That'll be a nasty surprise for them at the end of the game, maybe. Carnage 4 is the third location. After you play a card here, transform it into another card of the same cost. Oh, and my opponent retreated.
Victory.
They must have not liked what they saw, so okay, well, you know, hey, we'll take that 1 cube, I guess. Why not? Gets us a little closer to galactic rank. Slowly making our climb up the Marvel Snap ladder here. All right, let's update the live streaming here. So what have you guys been up to lately in Marvel Snap? How's your games been going, man? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the new cards this month. Had a lot of fun cards. Lots of fun cards came out this month, so have you had a chance to play with the Crimson Spider-Man yet? If so, let me know in the comments below, because I unfortunately do not have it yet. But hopefully we'll get it. Hopefully we will get it. All right, the Vault is the first location on turn 6. Cards can't be played here. We got our Human Torch ready to go, so let's go ahead and get them out there. Second location is Onslaught Citadel. Ongoing effects here are doubled. That's not going to help us too much, as we don't have any ongoing effects in this in this particular deck. So hopefully my opponent's not playing ongoing. We do have our Carnage, so we could play Carnage into Human Torch right now, but I don't have my Phoenix Force in my hand yet, so I don't know if I want to do that. Should I? You know, let's do it. It's early enough in the game. Might give away what I'm trying to do, though, to my opponent, seeing me take out my own my own Human Torch here. So, and Aunt May's is the third location. The next card you play here gains +3 power and moves. That's perfect for our deck, and we're gonna utilize that right now, I think. Or we could Gambit, although Gambit's not going to do anything because my opponent played an armor down to the Onslaught Citadel, giving them a 3-0 lead there. We could play the Green Goblin down as well. I think we'll just play multiple man down here, 2-3. That means he'll be a 2-6. He'll leave a 2-6 here and move to another location. He moves into the Onslaught Citadel. The face-off against my opponent's Captain America there. Captain America. Well, that's right. This is a bug, man. This is a bug that's driving me crazy lately. Have you guys noticed this? You try to look at your opponent's cards, and it does that. It drops you out of the game, and you have to reconnect. I hate that. So, second dinner, if you're watching this, got a bug for you. Here, I'll do it again in case you missed it. There, I checked, you know, Captain America there, and we got disconnected. So, I was trying to see what his power was. But, okay, what are we doing? Turn 4. So, yeah. You're happy. I highlight. You're welcome for me highlighting that bug, I guess. Yeah, let's play our White Widow down now. Actually, let's play our Green Goblin down. I think that'll work. Captain America improves ongoing cards, so my opponent is playing an ongoing deck here. That's unfortunate for us. They definitely have the upper hand as far as the locations in this game go, but we're holding our own so far. There's nothing I can destroy because they're hiding in the armor here, so I think we just keep throwing negative cards their way. Do I move? Araña's really not even very dependable here. Let's go ahead and throw a White Widow down and Aunt May's. And I guess we'll play the Araña down, or do I play the Gambit? Gambit will probably take out that Green Goblin, which I don't want, so now we'll just play Araña down here. My opponent fills up Onslaught Citadel. Professor X. Okay, he's shutting it down. Don't see much Professor X play these days, so good to see the prof back making his rounds. So, what does that leave us to do? Well, we got our Phoenix Force here. It's a little late to bring our Human Torch back. I can move cards out of... Let's see, bring 11 power out. That would give them 9. I think we do that. Although my opponent... oh, wait a minute here. Could we sneak in here? No, we can't. We actually cannot play anywhere but Aunt May's. They kind of got us locked in. But let's activate Araña anyways. At least we'll get the bonus from that. And I think if we pull Magneto, pull some cards out, well, it's not going to work because they clogged up the lane here. So what did they play here? A Groot.
I am Groot.
That's good for them. A Nightcrawler and an Ant-Man. Not gonna be enough for them, unfortunately. But hey, man,
Victory.
props to playing Professor X, man. That was pretty cool. You don't see much Professor X play. Hopefully, second dinner will do something to the Professor X to get him back in the limelight again. He got nerfed pretty hard, so. But hey, we took the win there, so let's go ahead and collect our cubes. Green Goblin getting a few booster updates. And we finished one of our alliance quests here. Speaking of alliances, guys, hey, look at this. TPS, the Prime Sanctum. We are seeking members to join the TPS, the Prime Sanctum. That's right. It's just me and my mobile account right now, and I'm very lonely, so if you're still looking for a Marvel Snap alliance, basically a guild, then hey, come on by, man. We got bounties galore for you to do, especially if you're one of these, if you do a lot of moving. I don't do a lot of moving, I don't do a lot of destroy decks, and I don't do a lot of discard decks, so if you enjoy playing those sorts of decks, we would love to have you. But if you don't enjoy playing those decks, then we'd still love to have you, because yeah, man, knock out some of these bounties. It's free stuff every week. You get free stuff, so and it's free to join. So send us an invite, and we'll get you set up here. I think I'll grab this activate
Epic
quest here and update the live stream tracker here for you. 3-0, guys. 3-0. We are doing great. Hey, what's up? Tanshu is a Tanshu's a poo. What's up, Tanshu? There's one thing you would add to Marvel Snap. One thing that I would add to Marvel Snap. Oh man. I'm looking forward to the draft mode, but I hope they do it differently than other draft modes. I guess I've only played the draft mode in Hearthstone, which it's just kind of, hey, pick 3 cards, pick from 3 cards and pick one. I think it would be cooler if there was all the cards that were available in the game and like 4 players or something for the draft mode, and then you would take turns choosing cards before you started playing, and then you would play like that. So something maybe more multiplayer instead of just a one-on-one game. It would be cool to do like a more multiplayer game. That's probably what I would add to the game if I had the power to do so. Now let me finish updating this here. But yeah, thank you for the comment there, Tanshu. Let's update this so you guys can keep track with me and get hyped for going undefeated thus far. All right, Phoenix moving. Here we go. Let's jump in again. 3-0. We are undefeated right now. I like that. See if we can keep this train rolling down the track. I don't know why I went to a train analogy there, but seemed like a good idea at the time. It'd be clever if I could turn that into some sort of Marvel reference, but alas, I am unable. We got nothing to play on turn 1. Asteroid M is the first location. After you play a 3 or 4 cost card, move it here. Not on another one of my least favorite locations in the game. What would you like to see added to the game, Tanshu? Have you had a chance to play? Where are we at here? Turn 2. We got, let's see, we got, I guess we could set up our Madam Web, get her into a location. Maybe we'll try to clog up Asteroid M here so my cards don't get pulled over there. Although, I don't really have any 3-cost move cards, so it wouldn't help me. It's like, although I'm using a move deck, so if cards get moved over there, it would be good. But it only pulls 3 and 4 cost cards, so. Kunlun is the second location. My opponent played a Deadpool down there, so we are playing another Destroy deck, it looks like. Lots of Destroy decks, man. I play against so many Destroy decks. Tell you what. So yeah, they're in charge of Kunlun 5-0. And then Shadowland, add a ninja to each side with -2 power. So we got 2 ninjas sitting there at Shadowland. One for me, one for my opponent. And it's turn 3. We don't want to destroy anything, so I think Gambit is out here. What if we played Araña, played our Human Torch? Oh, you know what? I don't think I want to play Human Torch. I think we'll do this. We'll play the Multiple Man instead. Since I'm playing a Destroy deck, I don't want to, I know there's going to be a strong possibility there's a Killmonger in their deck, which is gonna kill all my 1-cost cards, which happens to be my Human Torch. So if we make him gigantic like we like to do in this deck, he'll he could get taken out pretty easily. But this way we can I did that wrong though. I should have waited to play this. Doggone it, still learning the new cards. So Araña here, let's go ahead and activate her now. And I guess we will actually, let me redo the order there. Let's put Human Torch there. Let's activate Araña. That'll move the Carnage over here to the Human Torch. It'll devour our Human Torch, and then hopefully we can get our Phoenix Force out. And then, yeah, we still need to move a card, so let's move Multiple Man over here to Shadowland.
I definitely
We are Venom. Like if they added more events, like the locations being the same, or all locations being revealed at the same time at turn 3. Yeah, it would be interesting to see more events. There's lots of cool things that I think they could do with the game, you know, and not even changing the gameplay. Like the Deadpool's Diner was a cool event, but I think there's more they can do with it. Like yeah, just like special events that like affect the locations or something. I think that would be kind of interesting as well. All right, where are we at here? Turn 5. Turn 5. What do we got? And Gambit's always just sitting in my hand here, isn't it? And I never want to use it. What happened to my... I missed what happened there. Did my Carnage eat? Did Carnage eat my... Oh, yeah. Carnage took out the whole asteroid end before it moved. Oh, I gotta get the ordering right on these. Oops. Go ahead and play a green goblin down here. Let's go play Dagger down, end our turn. It's a big Deadpool they got there. They just destroyed their big Deadpool.
What a game!
Now it's an even bigger Deadpool. This is not looking good for us, man. It's like a 40 power Deadpool. Yeah, I think we gotta run from this. Unless I roll the Gambit and hope to get... I think that's the only way I could possibly win this, is throw my Gambit out and hope to get the... If I take out the Venom here... No, I'm going to lose that. I think we lose either way here. I think we lose either way. Their Venom's just too big, I think. Or their Deadpool, I should say. And they're probably going to have other stuff as well. Yeah, I think I got to retreat from here, man. You got to retreat! You know, you don't like to do it, but when you're trying to make that climb up the ladder, you kind of have to do it from time to time, so... it would have been cool just to see it played out, and maybe I should have played it out, but yeah, with that Deadpool super huge, and then they probably would have brought a Null down, which would have been big, or they could have even brought an Animazola down. So yeah, I think it's just better to retreat when you know you're gonna lose. You know, save those precious cubes. But that is our first loss for the stream, so that's not too bad. We are still up in the win columns. Win column still ahead of our loss column here, so that is a good thing. Let me go ahead and update this here. Boom. Hey, Scott. Morning. Hey, man, what have you been up to, man? I haven't talked to you in like forever. And they need to give us more rewards. Just a free spotlight key wouldn't hurt every month. Yeah, I definitely agree. They need to do more with the way you acquire cards in this game. I don't know why they do the spotlight cash card, because they're at tier 4. Like, the new cards that are coming out are pool 5 right now. So it's almost like I don't know why they don't go back to the original reward track to get you through the tier pool 3 cards, and then maybe revert back to spotlight caches after that, or just give you more ways to get spotlight keys. I think would be great too. Maybe different game modes as they come out would be a good way to do that as well. Flying and playing music mostly. Sweet. Yeah, you've been doing concerts around? I know, I've seen that you've been like flying around and stuff. You get like a pilot's license, or? Oh shoot, what am I doing here? Turn 1, I ain't got nothing there. White Hot Room's the second location here. Turn 2. Man, I don't really have any good options to play here, unfortunately. I guess we try to go for the cards since I'm hurting here. Oh, Sim Pilot. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know, I've looked. I saw the Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I thought about getting that. I think that would be kind of fun just to play around with sometime, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Went and played 3 shows. Nice. Nice, that's cool. All right, turn 3. What do we got here? Let's see. I got a Green Goblin. I got the Gambit again. Maybe I should just play the Gambit. Oh, let's play the Green Goblin here. That puts 2 cards there, so I should give me the card draw. They also get the card draw, my opponent. Mr. Negative, huh? Interesting. Haven't played against many Mr. Negative decks, but I feel like I should know what this deck is, what Mr. Negative is a tell of, and I don't remember what it is. Well, let's see here. I guess we play our Madam Web down so we can move the Dagger out of there, and we'll get our Human Torch down as well. Human Torch not really coming down. Human Torch not really working out like I would like it to be working out in this deck for some reason. Well, the Abbey's looking great for us. They filled up the Abbey, so they have a Patriot too, so that tells me that they're going to be playing a Dr. Doom or Vision, or not Vision, Ultron. Something like that's going to come by and take me by surprise here. Dude, I feel like I have to play the Gambit here because I got to get rid of... I think I need to try to get rid of the Patriot here. Is that the play, or do I play Spider-Man 2099 down here? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is feeling iffy. This is feeling iffy, I gotta say. Now, so far we're looking okay. My opponent did play 1 card down to the Dark Dimension, so it's a 5-cost card, probably. That's probably the, oh, that's probably the Ultron. Or the Doom. No, I don't know. It's probably Ultron, actually. So I probably need to beef up my middle lane here, or try to clog it up somehow. I don't think I want to pull cards off, because that'll give more room for his stuff. Man, this is a tricky situation I got myself in here. Ay ay ay. I guess we'll play the White Widow down. Hey, let's do. Man. This is tough. No, I think we'll play the White Widow down. I was gonna try to destroy these cards here so I could get my Phoenix Force, but it's a little late for that. Maybe I do it anyways. Maybe this is what I do. And then I move this. I can't move that anywhere right now. We'll wait. Hey, having a big brain it here. Played another card down to the Dark Dimension that I don't know what it is. And this is gonna be ugly, I feel. This is gonna be kinda ugly. If I move this over here, it's not gonna destroy these cards, right? Because the Dark Dimension cards aren't gonna show up till the end of the game. Man, I don't know what to do here. Oh, hey, well, thanks for stopping by, Scott. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, stop by anytime if you catch me. My live streams are kind of all over the place lately, depending on different people's schedules. So.
Opponent snapped.
Oh my goodness, what do I do here, guys? What do I do? I think we go here, I guess. I think I just hold strong here and then we'll Gambit something. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I have my doubts. I have my doubts in this game. I got the Dagger as the Phoenix Force. Super Scroll. Okay, that doesn't do much for us. They doubled their Super Scroll. But it's not really doing anything for them. My Gambit's coming down now. Iron Man could be bad news. I think we're okay.
Behold my mighty hand.
Unless Jubilee brings something scary down. Tribunal. Ah, wow. Wow, that was a crazy, crazy game. Holy crap. Holy crap. Man, get a fist bump for that, my friend. Yikes, that was a lot of work for what they did. I'm sweating for them. They had a lot of work there. They did get the win, though, so, you know, that's fine. Yeah, my brain was baking, man. My brain was baking here. All right, let's update our win-loss tracker here. 3 wins, 2 losses. This stream, 114 wins and 86 losses total for live streams. There we go. Let's update this. Gotta remember to update even when we lose, guys. Gotta remember to update even when we lose. Hold ourselves accountable. Help us move forward, which is exactly what we're gonna do with this Phoenix moving deck. Move forward and see. Hopefully we can get some more wins here. Hopefully my brain won't hurt as much. All right, turn 1, the Hellfire Club is our first location here. Cards that cost 1 can't be played here. I got nothing to play on my first turn. You know it's a Venomous Prime deck when you have nothing to play on your first turn, even though you have 1-drops in your deck. I just never draw my 1-drops. Only time I can draw 1-drops, it seems, is when I put 4 1-drops in my deck. Hey, Tenshu, if you're still here, how do you like to do your energy allocation in your decks? Like how many 1 cost, how many 2 cost? Do you have like a formula, or is it just kind of just based on the deck that you're that you're making at the time. Kind of curious. I've been trying to figure out like the most optimal way to really fill out a curve. Not that you have to fill out a curve, obviously, but I don't know. I just like playing on the curve. I like playing on the curve a little easier, a little better than not playing off. You know, feels more. I don't know. Feels more efficient to me. Turn 2. What do we got? Yondu came down for my opponent at the second location. Panopticon. Cards that didn't start in your deck get +2 power here. Well, we don't want to play our White Widow down there. Got nothing to really move with Madam Web right now. Let's go ahead and throw our Green Goblin, I guess, down here at Monster Metropolis, the third location. There we go, Green Goblin coming across. Hopefully that'll slow my opponent down here. Looks like another Destroy deck. Is that all we played? No, we played that last big brain deck that we played was a Tribunal deck. So, but I feel like a lot of our games today have been against Destroy decks. Let's see. Got my Phoenix Force in hand. Guess we'll play our Human Torch down. Oh, wow, that was a mistake by me. I played my Madam Web down to the Hellfire Club, which means I can't play my Human Torch down to her location. Oh, we are making so many misplays in this this live stream today. All right, well, what do we got? Let's see. I guess we just get rid of our Human Torch here so we can Phoenix Force it back. Might be too little too late again, but we'll see.
Enough said, bub.
Alright, lots of stuff happening here. More destroying happening. My Carnage tearing up my Human Torch there, so now we can play our Phoenix Force down. I got one turn left, and my opponent's leading by quite a lot here. Ooh, I'm glad that Killmonger came down then. Glad they had priority there, because I would have lost my Human Torch. Ooh, that was close. Alright, there we go. We got our Human Torch active. Will we be able to fill out these other locations? That's the big... Or can I pull cards off of these other locations? Okay, so this is a Destroy deck. They're going to play... They haven't played their Venom yet. Is that what they're going to do? Usually there's an Animazola, but... They've clogged up the Monster Metropolis here, so... How are they planning to destroy their cards? With a Destroyer? Would they play a Destroyer down here? They play a Destroyer down. We've lost this location, and these guys kind of go all over the place. I don't think it would be a Destroyer, right? Right! Let's try to pull some cards off here. If it is a Destroyer, then... maybe it would make sense to... pull them over here? I don't know. I feel like they'd play their Destroyer down here to the middle lane if that's what they're going to play. Which means I would lose this location with Magneto. Yeah, and then we got to move our Human Torch. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Well, it's not Destroyer if they played 2 cards. A Deadpool and a Hulkbuster? What? Huh? Head Huntress?
We are the future.
I'm guessing Head Huntress is a bot here, because that was a little bit of a... seemed like a bot play, but I still lost, so who's the bot now, VP? Oh my god, they gave me a thumbs up emote even. How did we lose that? Oh, because they had 19, we had 18. We lost by 1 point, guys. We lost that game by 1 point. That's disappointing, man. That's disappointing. Ay, ay, ay. Here I was, like, trying to big brain it too much with thinking they're going to play a destroyer down, and they just play a couple of nothing cards. Nothing cards that wind up beating me, so I guess you can... I guess the game can outthink you sometimes. Does that make sense? The game outthinking you? Oh, we're going with it. This game is outthinking me today. Okay, let's update this. All right, there we go. Sweet. All right, we're 3-3. I think we got one more game, so this will determine if this is a successful run with this deck. Has it been a successful live stream or an unsuccessful live stream? Well, I say it's successful because everybody's stopped by, and that's been awesome. And I thank everybody for stopping by. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you like, of course, if you like and subscribe, if you like it. You know, don't like it if you don't like it. But let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can pull this out of the gutter. Maybe we can pull this out of the gutter. The Super Flow is our first location. If you have no cards here, +1 energy each turn. I'm just going to play the Human Torch down here to the mysterious middle location. That'll give us +1 energy this turn. My opponent also gets +1 energy. They did not play anything down that turn. Start Tower, the second location after turn 5. Give all cards here +2 power. Oh, I don't know that our Human Torch is going to be sticking around there. Hey, we got an early Human Torch here. I mean, I guess we go for it, right? I guess we go for it. We'll play our Carnage down here to destroy our Human Torch. My opponent plays a card down to start Tower. Magic turns start Tower into Limbo for my opponent. We are in charge of Limbo currently, 4-2. And the third location is the Vault. On turn 6, cards can't be played here. By the way, if you wonder why I explain everything that's going on in the game as I play it, it's because I try to make it, make the live stream podcast friendly. So if you can't watch the actual video, you'll be able to kind of make sense of what's going on if you're just kind of listening to it. So that's why you'll hear me do that. All right, turn 4. Turn 4, we got to play our Phoenix Force down here. And I think we'll just play it down here to the Vault. Now, opponent plays 3 cards down to the Vault. Hopefully it's not a Killmonger. Nico Minoru adding a Nova to their hand, which they also play, and then an Iceman comes down, hitting my multiple man in my hand. But at least we got a Human Torch on the move. 5 energy. I think go ahead and play our Madam Web down and our multiple man. We'll move our Human Torch over here to Limbo for now. How appropriate. He's waiting in Limbo while I move him someplace else. All right, Nova coming down for my opponent in Limbo. This is an interesting deck that my opponent's playing as well. Okay, well, move our multiple man over here. We're gonna move Human Torch back to the Vault. And then Magneto can pull off... Do I want to pull something off? I don't know, it might be good to have the Spider-Man down here in case we need to destroy something next turn. So yeah, let's do that. My opponent snapped. Let's go ahead and snap too. We might as well go out on a bang. See what my opponent does here. I'm not sure what they're up to with this, with what they've played so far, so. Is it Galactus? Did I get Galactus? Destroyer. Okay, well there's the Destroyer. Look, I knew a Destroyer was coming. It just wasn't in that game that we played 2 games ago. Game now. Well, they just wiped out their entire board. This could still be a Galactus, to be honest. If so, they play their Galactus down to Limbo and they have one more turn to do something. I'm inclined to just destroy the Destroyer, but... I mean, what if we get galacticized? What if that happens? I'm gonna move my Human Torch out here to the Superflow. And... do I play Araña here? I guess it makes sense to play Dagger, and then I can move that out. There's some weird shenanigans that happen. But let's see. 3 cards coming down from my opponent. I do take out their Destroyer. Human Torch on my side getting huge. Death comes down. Deadpool. Killmonger taking out my Human Torch. But we're still, Oh, I never knew that. The vault opens back up on turn 7. That's interesting. I'm surprised I never knew that before. That's good to know. Although I thought I had it locked down, and now I obviously don't have it locked down, so that is bad. That is, in fact, bad. I think we just play our Magneto here. Play Magneto. Move the multiple man? I guess, and then we can play Araña down. For here as well? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We're sending it. We'll see what happens. 3 more cards coming down from my opponent.
We
at the vault.
Future.
Magneto pulling over there. Killmonger. Araña coming down for me at the vault. Hydra Bob showing up. Deadpool and Zero. Well, that's not enough to get the victory there. That was a weird deck we just played against. I don't know what they were trying to do, but it was something different, so I applaud them for that. Let me give them a fist bump there. We got 8 cubes out of it, man. 8 cubes out of it, and we increased our record this stream to be positive. Getting more wins than we got losses, so that's what we like to see, man. That is what we like to see. Let's go ahead and update this a final time. 4-3 this stream. We came out ahead, guys. That's pretty cool. We always like it when we can do that, of course. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and update this. That'll be it, man. That'll be it. We pulled off another Alliance bounty here. Again, if you're looking for an Alliance, man, TPS the Prime Sanctum, send us an invite. We'll get you joined right up. As soon as I find the application, we can get you in, and you can start getting those free rewards like everybody else is getting that has joined an Alliance. Free to join. You don't have to do anything but play the game like you normally play and pick your bounties to get your, get your rewards. And what rewards can you get? Well, you get a bunch of boosters. If you get enough points, in the Alliance, you can get some credits as well. So, and then there's also other credits and boosters and mats that you can get for just contributing to the Alliance. So, there we go. Let's go ahead and pick up one more bounty here to get us going. Again, looking for people that can play move or discard or destroy. I would love that, but actually just looking for anybody right now, man. If you want to join an Alliance, come join the Prime Sanctum. Send us an invite, man. Send us an invite. And yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. That was the Phoenix moving deck. Not that great. It did okay. It did okay. We came out ahead. So we'll go with that. There might be just too much. Might just be too much going on in this deck. I don't know. I don't know. There might just be too much going on. But anyways, thank you guys, all of you, for showing up and coming out, chatting in the chat with me. It's been pretty cool. If you're watching this video after the fact, be sure, and you like the video, of course, be sure to like, subscribe if you like to subscribe. See more live streams like this. My live streams are kind of, I don't really have a set schedule for them, so I just kind of fit them in as I can. I try to do one a week, though. And then usually I'll follow it up with some smaller short form videos during the week if I have time. But otherwise, I try to fit in a second live stream. So that's just kind of how it is. You just kind of have to, I guess, check the channel until I get more of a steady schedule that I can work with here. But guys, anyways, thanks for watching. This has been VP. I am signing off. We'll see you later. And hey, keep on gaming.